Hello, and welcome to Virtual Investor Conferences. My name is John Viglotti, and on behalf of OTC Markets, we're very pleased you joined us for our next presentation from ARway.ai. Please note you can submit questions for the presenter in the box to the left of the slides. You can also view a company's availability for one-on-one meetings through the Schedule Meetings tab found on the conference platform. At this point, I'm very pleased to welcome Evan Gappelberg. He's the Chief Executive Officer of ARway.ai, which trades on the OTCQB venture market under the symbol ARWYF and on the CSE under the symbol ARWY. Welcome back, Evan.
Thank you, John. So today we're presenting our AI-powered spatial computing platform, which is very timely, as everybody is well aware, or should be well aware. Apple just released their Vision Pro, the spatial computing augmented reality glasses that we've been waiting patiently for years for them to release. So this is a very exciting time for our company. If you look at our financial and stock information, the stock's trading kind of right in the middle of the range between the low of 19 cents and the high of $1.25. It's trading around 53 cents. Market cap is extremely undervalued, in my opinion. Insider ownership at around 20%, plus almost another 50% is owned by the parent company, Nextech AR Solutions. There's only 27 million shares outstanding, only a couple of million shares in the float. So it's a very, very tightly held stock. If you look at ARway, it is disrupting the $44 billion indoor navigation system. We all know Google dominates the outdoor navigation market, but we intend to dominate the indoor navigation with simple augmented reality wayfinding. It's out of the box. You don't need to be a coder. There's no code involved. You don't need to have beacons. There's no hardware involved. We use proprietary, patented or patent pending spatial computing technology. It really is groundbreaking technology. The demand for indoor navigation is taking off, and we are seeing that across the globe. We have pilot programs currently installed. Over 5,000 spatial maps have been created. I think that's the most maps, the most spatial maps out of anybody in the market today. And we have, as I mentioned, pilots going on all over the globe. Localiza, the largest car rental company in South America, Turkish University, and a bunch of major malls and airports throughout the globe that are starting to roll this out. If you look at demand, it is starting to skyrocket in 2024. A lot of that is because of Apple's AR glasses. They just released them February 2nd, just a few days ago, and it is really stoking the demand for our spatial computing platform, ARway. So it's an exciting time. Again, Apple's Vision Pro, we've been selected by Apple to participate at the Vision Pro Developer Labs. So that actually is a very big feather in our cap. As a startup, those kinds of things actually give us a tremendous amount of validation. We integrate seamlessly, and we provide an immersive hands-free augmented reality navigation when you're wearing the glasses. If you're not wearing the glasses, it works amazingly well with your iPhone or Android phone. I'm just going to turn on the video so you could get a glimpse of the future.
Augmented reality has been a game changer for industries like gaming, education, and healthcare. And now, the integration between ARway and Microsoft HoloLens is set to revolutionize the AR landscape even further. ARway is a leading provider of AR experiences and AR navigation technology for indoor spaces. Their expertise in AR-based wayfinding and localization has made them a top choice for businesses looking to incorporate AR into their products and services. By integrating ARway's wayfinding technology with HoloLens headset, users can now navigate their surroundings with ease, all while experiencing AR content that seamlessly integrates with the real world. The integration between ARway and HoloLens represents a significant step forward in the world of AR, and we're excited to pioneer the new experiences and opportunities it will bring.
So there you are. That's a glimpse of everybody's future. It really is game-changing technology. And, they were talking about HoloLens, which is the incumbents. Microsoft has had that on the market for a few years now in Magic Leap. But the big news is Apple, because Apple is the dominant consumer device company, and they just launched the Vision Pro. I'm waiting for my Vision Pro actually to show up today. It should be arriving. I've ordered it, and the next time you see me, I will be wearing my Vision Pro augmented reality glasses. Very excited for that. So, you're going to see the world differently. You're going to see screens. Instead of you sitting at your computer will be wherever you go. It'll be everywhere. Instead of sitting in front of a TV or any kind of monitor, computer monitor, laptop, or otherwise, you could be sitting in an airport with your Vision Pro glasses on and your computer and your, TV screen is there with you. You could be sitting on a bus. You could be sitting on a train, on a plane. It's endless. And so this is the next generation of technology, just launched February 2nd, 2024. And ARway is part of this next generation of technology. We have an app and an SDK for Vision Pro. It's in the App Store. So, this is not something that we're building for next year. This is something that exists today. And, we've been working on this. We've invested millions. We really started this journey in 2021. So it's been almost 3 years and millions of dollars invested. And now it's game on. I'm just going to show another video to, again, take you into the future, which is here.
Immerse yourself in a hands-free AR exploration that reshapes how you engage with the world around you with ARway and the Apple Vision Pro. Step into the future of hands-free exploration with ARway. Our innovative solution transforms your shopping journey, providing effortless navigation and exclusive offers. Explore immersive AR content seamlessly integrated into your experience. Immerse yourself in the future of augmented reality. Your journey will never be the same.
That is just so cool. I mean, honestly, I get so pumped just watching that. That is why I got into this business actually in 2018 is when I started my journey. And so it's been about 6 years waiting for this, patiently waiting. And February 2nd, that day arrived. So it's an exciting time for the industry. The Vision Pro works with ARway. Again, it's hands-free experiences. Today, we've been working for the past couple of years with our phone. That is essentially our goggles. We see through the phone camera. And now with the Vision Pro, it's enhancing the user experience by providing a hands-free approach to augmented reality. And hands-free is better than having to hold your hand out. So it's just going to get better and better over time. If you look at the adoption rate, all you have to do is look at the adoption of AR smart glasses, which really began in actually the phone to start. So we're going to compare the ramping up of the glasses to the ramping up of Apple's iPhone. In 2007, you started with the launch of the iPhone 1, and they sold 122 million of those. And then by 2013, 14, so a few years later, they were selling 1 billion a year, and it just became the dominant device. Everybody obviously has one these days. So if you look at augmented reality glasses, they're just getting started. We're in 2024. It's just starting, and it's going to be a decade-long mega trend, maybe multi-decade long, and yeah, it's going to essentially dominate, and you won't even use your glasses in the future. So if you look at ARway, we've been working hard, laying a strong foundation, preparing for this moment for scale. We have almost 5,000 spatial maps created to date, over 4,000 active users, 44 developer subscriptions, 7 partners, 43 pilots. We're using AI on a daily basis to continue to push the envelope of what's possible. And if you look at the names here, you know, you got Comcast, the Canadian government, Verizon, Ericsson, the Istanbul Airport. It's a global group of first movers, of early adopters that have started this journey with ARway. And it's just very, very exciting to see the enthusiasm from corporate America. Again, we're going to show a little video just to show how the spatial map looks. We have, again, algorithms, AI algorithms that ingest a floor plan, just a regular flat, 2D floor plan, and turns it into a 3D spatial map, which I'm going to show you in a video. And then within that map, you're able to bring augmented reality experiences just by essentially dragging and dropping them onto this spatial map. And then in the real world, those augmented reality experiences actually exist when you walk up to them with Apple's Vision Pro glasses. Those augmented reality experiences will be there. Or if you're using your phone, it'll also be there. Here's a video to show you. How cool was that experience? So you saw the map. I think you might have caught there was an elephant there. There was a flat screen TV. There was a car. Again, those are all augmented reality experiences that you can populate into the map. Of course, the navigation is part of the map, and it's all out of the box. You don't need to be a coder. You could have your spatial map up and running within 24 hours, which is game changing. Indoor wayfinding, historically, it really just hasn't worked. It just sucks. I mean, honestly, that's just reality is indoor wayfinding. Nobody uses it because it doesn't work well. It just sucks. There's a lot of capital expenditure costs to install hardware. It's just, slow, expensive, not easy to use. All those things has kept indoor navigation from becoming an actual thing until now. The technology really was the limiting factor for the mass adoption of indoor wayfinding. We are, ushering in this new indoor wayfinding experience. There's a massive existing AR user base. There's 3 billion installed smartphones in the market. It works on all the phones. And there's going to be 100 million smart glasses between all the different players, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, Magic Leap, Vuzix, Google. And so our tech is going to play nicely with all the platforms, so it's cross-platform, and that really opens it up to the entire ecosystem of devices, phones, glasses. It really doesn't matter to us, although for the user, the better experience is going to be, of course, hands-free with the glasses. ARway is the end-to-end solution. The user, easy to use. You just scan a QR code, and that's what opens up the experience. It's really just as simple as that. You scan the QR code, a menu of where do you want to go. You could even type in, let's just say bathroom, and it'll find you the closest bathroom, escalator, elevator, a specific store if you're in a mall, and on and on. So it's very easy to use for the user. On the client side, meaning the customer is not the consumer. It's really enterprise. So an airport is our customer, not the person traveling in the airport. And so for the airport, it's easy to implement. No capital expenditure, no beacons, no hardware. That's a big deal, and we see that as a competitive advantage because there's no upfront cost for the client. And so we see that disrupting the beacon current kind of regime that's in place with these low cost deployments that we can offer. There's a massive range of industries, massive corporate offices. You show up, you're trying to find a person. It's not always that easy in these large buildings. Real estate, if you think of Airbnb, navigating you around a new property or having an open house, and you could have a whole tour set up very easily with this technology. University campuses, obviously the freshman student has no idea where they are or where their classes are. Hospitals, last thing a patient wants or even a visitor is to get lost. You just want to, find the person you're there to see. If you think of museums and galleries, you have a guided tour. You could pick and choose where you want to go. Sports stadiums, find me my seat, find me, a beer, a hot dog. Events and trade shows, obviously find the booth that you're there for. In malls and retail, find me Gucci. So it's really a very vast array of use cases. The product market fit has already been achieved. Again, the London Science Museum, a 4,000 square foot retail mall in Dubai, shopping destination in Southern California. All of these have been using the tech, and they love it. So it's a massive market. The 42% compounded growth rate from 2018 to 2025. $44 billion is up for grabs. We see just an enormous opportunity. If you look at the overlay, that's for standard indoor positioning. You start adding augmented reality experiences, and it balloons to 137 billion in TAM, which is just a monster number. If you look at ARway, we stand above the competition for all the reasons I mentioned. No hardware, fast. It only takes hours to set up. You can monetize the airspace with augmented reality ads, adding more value to the platform. It's an end-to-end solution. We can even create the 3D models. If you look at the competitors, they have pieces of the puzzle, but they don't put it all together. We're the only ones that have this spatial computing platform with AR, augmented reality indoor navigation built in. So again, hardware free, highly scalable, easy installation and maintenance, no code. We have an SDK, which means you just integrate it into existing third-party apps. We also have a white label app if you want to go that way as well. It's really up to you. And, we're device agnostic. It works across all devices, no code, just use our existing templates that are pre-installed, cross-platform, and very, very fast time to market. So our go-to-market business model is, a SaaS model where you start out with, an average of $850 just to get you started, and then you move to the partner program for about $11,000. These are annual contracts, and then corporate's about $35,000, enterprise is a couple $100,000. If you look at these numbers, they get very, very big, very, very fast. You're talking about a TAM of 32 billion just on the developer side of the business. If you look at, all the 1.3 million stadiums and airports and universities and hospitals, you could tack on another $82 billion in TAM, 114 billion total TAM. It's just a huge, huge market and a big opportunity for the early investors to participate through ARway. New computing is spatial computing. I mean, this is the future, and it's here today. Again, it's showing up at my house. I'm getting a pair of these glasses today. This isn't sci-fi. It's now. It's happening. So these are digital experiences that persist in the real world across space, time, and devices. ARway and spatial computing, if you look at, a lot of the headsets that are out there, they use GPS for whatever wayfinding, but we don't. And so theirs fail, if they go indoors, ours does not. If you look at, the problems, location, persistence at scale, without, the hardware is almost impossible to do. Instant localization across devices is not so easy. ARway, again, no hardware, no code, AI-powered, cross-platform, multi-user engagement in 3D. So it's just a head and shoulders above the competition platform. Here's the leadership team with me, Shadnam, Nick, Nima. And that's it. We're going to go into questions. Thank you for watching the presentation. All right. Let's pull up our question. So let's see what we have as far as questions. We have a question from Kevin. Can you discuss your sales resources channels? Where is your focus given the massive market? It's a good question. We have, multiple sales engineers because you do need some expertise. So we have, 3 sales engineers that are fielding calls on a daily basis from all over the globe. And then we have, just lots of inbound. The focus for this massive market is really dictated by the customer. I mean, from us, we're pretty agnostic as to which market the demand comes from. We're seeing demand from airports. We're seeing demand from universities, from schools, construction sites, really all the things we talked about in the presentation. It's global and it's diverse. And so lots of applications, and it is quite exciting. There was another deal just closed today, which we'll be announcing shortly. So deals are popping in, and I couldn't be more excited. Another question from Jeff. When do you think we will see the tipping point of broad usage of AR applications? I think we're there. I think we're tipping right now. I think 2024 is that tipping point. And I think there's a lot of demand that we're seeing, where previously it was a trickle. It's now starting to accelerate, and I think in 2024 the floodgates really open for augmented reality, and especially spatial computing and indoor navigation. As far as what other companies besides Apple will the ARway app be available on? Every single app that's out there in the market today can install the ARway tech in their app natively, so that it'll become ubiquitous. So Disney's app can have the ARway tech in it. Netflix's app, just pick any app. They can all have our tech built in. So you'll be using the ARway tech across, dozens, potentially hundreds, or even thousands of apps out there, and it'll just be under the hood. It's kind of like an engine. You have all the different parts and pieces coming from different suppliers. So that's how that works. Can we elaborate about our inorganic growth strategy? Well, our growth strategy is really the key, whether it's organic or inorganic. I mean, we have outbound, we have Google ads, but we also have blogs and inbound. I also was just in Salt Lake City at a convention, a conference, and I presented on the main stage to an audience of 300 people, and it was widely accepted and acknowledged that this is the future. And the people in the audience, you're talking about SAP execs and people from Oracle and Salesforce, and they all see this as the future. So we go out and we constantly are promoting the tech to a wide range of customers and potential customers. As far as catalysts for this year, Kevin's asking, there's a lot of catalysts. I mean, we are laying the foundation. Our business model is fairly simple. We bring in people for free, so they get like some very basic usage. And we have over 5,000 maps that we mentioned that have been created. So that's a lot of maps out there, and so there's a lot of usage. And then they get to a point where they want more features and functionality because it's limited in the free. And then they sign up for a developer plan, and it ranges from $249 to $99 a month to $10,000 annually, and then $250 per map per month. And we have a number of those deals that have signed and a number that are in the pipeline about to be signed. We are working on, pilot programs before any of these enterprise customers. Let's say you're a big mall. We've mentioned Tanger in the past. They have a massive number of malls and square footage. And so before they roll it out, they do a pilot. And that's where we are with a number of big players doing these pilots to see, how does it work in the real world? Because this is new technology. This is not something that's been done before, right? So that is, happening all over the globe with us, where you have these pilots. And so the catalyst would be the pilot turns into a multi-year, either 6-figure or 7-figure contract. We see that happening in 2024 multiple times, and it really just mushrooms where we've laid the foundational technology down, the tech in 2023. We've gotten some early adopters. We have pilot programs that's rolling into 2024, and we're seeing now an acceleration of that with Apple Vision Pro kind of stoking demand. And we think in 2024, a number of these pilots are going to convert into enterprise six-figure, seven-figure accounts. And then it just keeps mushrooming into 2025 and 2026, 2027. It just, it becomes ubiquitous where everywhere you go, you will have indoor augmented reality wayfinding experiences, this always on augmented reality world with the Vision Pro glasses and, a whole bunch of other glasses competing as well. All right, it looks like the questions were pretty light in terms of the number, so we're pretty much done with this presentation. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining, and if anyone has any follow-up questions that come to you in the middle of the night, you can always email me, or investorrelations@ARway.ai. Thank you.